Welcome to the Weeb Lounge. This is our review of Tamamo Cat, Berserker class, apron wearing, naked, cooking, big busty kitty. Roll the intro. Now, who doesn't want a naked cat girl, busty, in an apron, cooking your food, but potentially eating your face off? We're okay with this. We're fine. Yep, it's okay. Just got pause. First skill. Attack up 2 turns up to 30%. It's always kind of odd to have the 2-turn ones. Usually it's a big boost for 1 turn or a short term lower boost for 3 turns. It's 30%. It's not bad. Skill number 2. Reduce enemy's Noble Phantasm 1 tick. Chance is 60%. I can see that coming in handy, but it's chance-based. We hate chance-based stuff. Definitely not reliable, but upgraded, this skill gives you an invincibility for 1 little hit. Definitely survivable. Yeah, you're facing something, a boss, Noble Phantasm, blah, blah, blah. That can come in clutch. Third skill. Defense up for 3 turns up to 27%. Now, why 27%? That is like the oddest number. I don't know. Anyways, it can be upgraded and it will increase your maximum hit point up for 3 turns up to 2,000, which basically kind of equates as to a 2k heal. And debuff immunity for 1 turn. Now that debuff immunity for 1 turn goes in junction with her Noble Phantasm, which is AoE that causes a self-stun for 2 turns. Now if you hit that 3rd skill, the debuff immunity, it won't stun you. So you get her Noble Phantasm off, does the damage, don't get the stun, and the Noble Phantasm's overcharge is to heal herself for 2 turns, base 2,000 up to overcharge 5 for 6,000 a turn. 2 turns. Chances are you're just going to get the base, which is 2,000, so 4,000 hit points, plus the 2,000 hit points that she can buff herself up, got the immunity. And this actually turns into a versatile character once you upgrade everything, doesn't it? Let's see her in action. Now, Tamamo Cat, getting her arts, she might actually end up needing a little bit of help. She has 3 busters, 1 arts, 1 quick, so getting an ABQ is a little bit to get that taken care of. Let's go ahead and see how much she can do. She's starting out with 118. Oh, so what is that? 45 ABQ? Doing that right? Yeah. That's actually not too shabby. Now, she is in general going to need to get her arts up with a little bit of help. Because getting an ABQ with her, that's going to be pretty difficult. Even getting her in just an arts chain is going to be a bit of a problem. So she will need a little bit of help. For Noble Phantasm, however, throw on some self buffs, see what it does. Ours is NP5. Now we're just going to do her all self buff. Ours is upgraded so she doesn't get a stun. Actually, oops, that don't matter. She does have the stun because never mind.
Good morning.
130,000 damage AoE. Self-buffed. That's actually pretty weak. For a 4-star Berserker, NP5, you kind of expect that to do a little bit more, especially when such like Astolfo was able to do about 210,000 and such. Yeah, overall damage, not so much, but considering the heal effect and you can put the skill on that so she doesn't get that 2-turn stun from her NP, and maybe that levels it out. She can heal up pretty quick. It's useful. Now, as you saw, her Noble Phantasm, it doesn't really hit that hard. But you have to take into effect the healing mechanic of it. Whenever there's kind of a healing mechanic or other important mechanics to a Noble Phantasm, the damage kind of scales down, right? It's kind of a balancing effect. So overall, I would have to say that she is pretty decent in terms of her Noble Phantasm and utility. So with that said, is it a character you really want? You know, it's not that easy to get her generate her Noble Phantasm. Generally needs a little bit of help with that. She can dish out some good damage. She definitely can dish out some good damage. But she's also a berserker, which means she's fragile. All berserkers, we consider them fragile. Is it a character to go for? Well, I'm going to have to say, no, you don't. You don't need her. You know, busty cat girl naked. We should change our rating. No. It's a hard pass. It's not a character that you necessarily want, but we did actually get her right when we started playing. You know, when you install the game, you get those free rolls to do. Our 4-star character that we got was Tamamo Cat, and we made very good use of her, but it was, what would they say, catch-22 or whatever. You know, she does some good damage, but she gets whooped all the time, and we had to kind of work with that the whole time we're going. Yeah, it was growing pains, definitely growing pains, but, you know, we had our, you know, the half-naked, apron-wearing, busty kitty with the paws pretty much the whole time. Anyways, she's in the regular gacha. Chances are you're going to get her at some point. Is she worth rolling on if she's in a banner? No, she is not. Take into effect what else is on the banner and only roll for that. Don't take her into account because chances are you're going to get her at some point anyways. With that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Streaming here on YouTube, streaming over on twitch.tv/the Weeb Lounge. We will see you in the next video.